Alon, Wasalon, you're with the Nasty Pastor, and we're back with another chapter read of Stolen Legacy. You know, yesterday I did something that I normally do. I normally do, and I broke it down to y'all when I was in the love and respect experience, how this what I read in the back of the book made me go through the front of the book. You got what I'm saying? It made me more interested. And I was just going through the back, going through the summaries and stuff like that. And I realized that this book has 9 chapters. You got what I'm saying? So we're back to, after you read this book, what has the author, what has the demiurge put inside the author of this book for that the reader, not readers, don't have an S on it, the reader to end up creating? What do you got what I'm saying? What do you look, let me tell you what it created in my life. It created a understanding. I am from the original man that was cast upon this earth. I am from a culture of great thinkers, great builders. You feel me? Done a lot for the world, not Africa, for the world. And yes, I said it before, you know what I mean? I'm gonna say it to you again. You got what I'm saying? We probably taught the rest of the world how to wipe the bottom of their anal. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, we invented toilet paper. You understand me? It may have been a leaf, but we invented it and we showed you how to use it. You got what I'm saying? Look, I just went to a small part of our creations, our really way of thinking, our way of life. Because when you say you're civil, you understand what I'm saying? That means you take baths. That means you don't stink. That means that you are very well educated. You are very well articulate. You are a presentation of a culture, of a business, of a look, I'm gonna just put it to you like this. You're the presentation of something, place, thing, of a noun, if I'm gonna say that, of a noun, Noun, a noun that highlights, you got what I'm saying, that promotes you to promote others to be interested. Let me put it to you that way. You got what I'm saying? Because you can't say we're not some interesting people. Come on now, are we not? We've been interesting since the beginning of time. Believe what I tell you. Even Jesus had to come on over to Africa and see what's going on. Come on, they don't talk about that. Come on, man. Look, we still in chapter 6. It's a big chapter. I can tell you that one there. It's a big chapter. I'm really babysitting myself in this chapter. And, I want to push ahead, but some tell me, go slow. And from what I see now, we may have this may be the last 2 reads of chapter 6, and we'll be in chapter 7. So, because this is what's left, if you can see it. It's no more than 1, 2, 3 more pages, which is 6 pages left. And let's dive in it. Let's get out it. And I got, some heat coming for you after I get up all the Stolen Legacy. Like I said, I got the Papyrus of Annie coming for you. Some stuff about King Tut, some stuff about Nefertiti, some stuff about Cleopatra. It's a lineup. It's a lineup coming. Let's get into this reading. It must be noted that according to the Egyptian concept, the soul has 9 parts whose unity is so complete that even the Ren, the name, is an essential attribute, since without it, it cannot exist. The ba, a heart soul, is connected with the ka, kabit, and aya. And that says abstract personality or shadow and animal life. On the one hand, and also with ku and sakim, spiritual soul and spiritual personification of vital force, on the other hand, as the power of nourishment. The sahu is a spiritual body which is used both by ku and sakim. The kat, the physical body, is essential to the soul while manifesting itself upon the physical plane. You get it? The physical plane. We're in a physical plane right now. This reality is physical. You feel what I'm saying? The soul has the additional following attributes. I'm gonna count them up first, then I'm gonna speak them out to you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 right here. The soul has the additional following attributes: omnipresence, metamorphosis, locomotion, nutritive, morality, immorality, rationality, spirituality, morality, ethereal, and shadowy. Alright, now it is clear therefore from such a comparison as this that the Aristotelian doctrine of the soul is identical and coincides with only a very small portion of the Egyptian philosophy of the soul, which therefore stands in relation to it as a whole to its part. Consequently, we must conclude that Aristotle obtained his doctrine of the soul from the Egyptian Book of the Dead directly or indirectly. Now, this is part B, and it said the Library of Alexandria was the true source of Aristotle's large numbers of books. It is to be expected that the Library of Alexandria was immediately ransacked and looted by Alexander and his party. No doubt made up of Aristotle and others who did not only carry off large quantities of scientific books, but also frequently returned to Alexandria for the purpose of research. Just as these books were captured in Egypt by the army of Alexandria and fell into the hands of Aristotle, so after Aristotle's death, these very books were destined to be captured by a Roman army and conveyed to Rome according to the following story taken from the histories of Strabo and Plutarch. The books of Aristotle fell into the hands of the Theophrastus, who succeeded him as head of his school. At the death of Theophrastus, they were bequeathed to Neleus of Skepsis. After the death of Neleus, the books were hidden in a cellar where they remained for almost 2 centuries. Now, he didn't really want nobody didn't want nobody to really know where Aristotle got this from then, right? Really didn't. But you have to understand, these Romans, these Greeks have always been in and out of Africa, in and out of Kemet. You get it? In and out of it. Like I said, we was very interesting people, a very interesting culture. The other rest of the world couldn't get it, couldn't understand what we were doing in Africa. Couldn't understand it. When Athens was captured by the Romans in 84 BC, the books were captured by Sulla and carried to Rome, where Tyrannio, a grammarian, secured copies and enabled Andronicus of Rhodes to publish them. Come on, man. They took these people's books, took it into another culture and let them publish it. Come on, man. What was going on back there? A lot of thievery, right? A lot of thievery, a lot of trickery, right? But you're not getting it. You just not getting it because you fall victim every day either to someone in your culture or someone outside your culture, right? So I'm not going to call you dumb. I'm going to leave you alone. And I just hope you wake up one day and realize this right here. God definitely, the demiurge definitely blessed the child that has his own. You got what I'm saying? Got what I'm saying? Has his or hers own. You understand what I'm saying? You get it? And I'm gonna definitely say this to you right here. Yeah, your downtime, your free time is usually when the devil comes around and want to tempt you. You feel what I'm saying? Put your gloves on. You get me? Put your gloves on. Mayweather, for the last close to 20 years, been the biggest fighter, the biggest boxer that has been talked about. You get me? So go and put your gloves on and be Mayweather. You know, knock the devil out. You feel me? Knock the devil out. If the devil come wake you up, go and swing. Just swing. Swing. Because it can't be nothing but the devil. You understand what I'm saying? It can't be nothing but the devil if you gonna wake up angry, mad, pissed off. It can't be. Can't be nothing but the devil want you to be what? Frustrated. Want you to lash out at people, right? Go on, knock the devil out. Maybe the devil won't touch you no more. Maybe the devil will look at you and say, you know something, I'm gonna go on in the other one. Fine, I'm gonna go on put some turmoil in that one life. Where was that? There we go. When Athens was captured by the Romans, okay, we did that part. Rose published them. All right, let's go right here. The fragmentary character of Aristotle's writings and their lack of unity reveal the fact that he himself made notes hurriedly from books while doing this research at the great Egyptian library. The ancient teaching method was oral, not by lecture and note-taking. Now you know what I mean, you might say, well, I'm reading this stuff coming through my head. And you might say, well, Pose, that's the demiurge waking me up. But you just went to sleep. The house ain't on fire. The baby ain't crying. You ain't late from work. You laid down to do what? Go to sleep to get you some rest so you'll be refreshed for to go to work the next day, right? Or for whatever you got to do the next day, right? But after 5 minutes of sleep, something waking you up, like I said, knock the devil out. You get me? You understand me? LL Cool J made that song. Mama said knock you out. Look, I'm explaining to you. The nasty pastor said knock the devil out. Right here, I must repeat that I am convinced that Aristotle represents a culture gap of 5,000 years between his innovation and the Greek level of civilization, because it is impossible to escape the conviction that he obtained his education and books from a nation outside of Greece who was far ahead of the culture of the Greeks of his day, and that was the who? Egyptians, the Africans, the Kemites. You hear me? Ahead. Now, why are we behind? Come on, man. No, I don't want to go no further, but I got to go further because I need to get up out chapter 6. I really don't want to go no further. I really want to sit here and really talk about that. I really do. Why are we behind if we were so far ahead? Come on now. It just explained there's a 5,000 years between this innovation and the Greek level of civilization. But why are we so far behind? It's gonna make me cry. Anywho, let's get into this. The so-called books of Aristotle deal with scientific knowledge which was not in circulation among the Greeks, and consequently, it was impossible, as already been stated, for him to have purchased them from other so-called Greek philosophers. It is for the purpose of considering the true source of his books and of his education that history tells the very strange stories about Aristotle, that he spent 20 years as a pupil under Plato, whom we know was incompetent to teach him. And the Alexander the Great also gave him money to buy the large number of books to which his name has been attached, but at the same time fails to tell us when and from whom Aristotle bought the books. Furthermore, as already pointed out, Aristotle's view of the doctrines of all previous philosophers, including Plato, together with his exposure of their errors and inconsistencies, shows that he had become confident not only of the fact that he was in a possession of correction knowledge, one that had not before been made available to the Greeks, but also that he could then speak with great authority. We're gonna end this part of this today's read right there, and let's see. Boom. If I go there, I go there, I go there, and there. We're done. Cool. It may be one more read, it may be two more reads from out of chapter 6. However it go, we're almost done. And I say this to you again, you know what I mean? Why are we so behind? You feel me? Drugs put us behind. Going back and forth to prison put us behind. Leaving our women out here to raise our men babies when most of these women don't know how to be a man, put us behind. You feel me? Put us behind. So I say this to you once again, you know what I mean? You men, grab your baby, especially men. Grab her. You got you a woman that you got you a little girl and you know she has a man trapped in that feminine body of hers. Grab her. Grab her. You got what I'm saying? Grab her. You know what I mean? You have to feed her slowly because see, she can always turn. She always have that position and have that mind state that she could put a dress on, put some heels on, let her hair down, and go out here and find her a man. You feel what I'm saying? I give you a story why I didn't have a lot of position, a large hand in raising my daughter, because my daughter mom, you know, to me, she had a bunch of women around her that was very knowledgeable. You get me? Very knowledgeable. Her aunts, even her great aunt, you feel what I'm saying? Her grandmother, you feel what I'm saying? Her grandmother Carrie, very, very knowledgeable, very hungry, very energized woman. You know, a lot of that was you know, is around, hopefully still around my daughter now. You get what I'm saying? But that little boy trapped in a man body, you know what I mean? But it's a little timid little boy. You get what I'm saying? And hopefully one day, my baby, you know what I mean, will really grow into the child of the demiurge I know that my child can be. You feel what I'm saying? Very sweet, very lovable. You get what I'm saying? I do want her to be mean. Yeah, I want her to be mean. Very mean. You got what I'm saying? Very mean. Not nasty. I said mean. You feel me? Not nasty. Mean. You get me? It's a difference. But I say this to you again, you know. So far, I just say to you men, raise our babies. You know what I mean? Let's get ahead. We have some intelligent kids out here, and if we can keep these borders closed and we can keep these drugs out of America, we're going to have some intelligent babies on the rise. And what it's going to do, this is what it's going to do for the black community. It's going to show you who our oppressor really is. Because see, they can't throw drugs in your community no more. So what they going to do? They're going to attack your school system, right? 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 Okay. You're going to know who your oppressor is then, for real. You got it? Because I'm tired of it's the white man, this the white man, that the white man, this when it's your neighbor. And your neighbor look like you. You get me? Look like you. Anyway, you've been with the nasty pastor. There's been another chapter read from our stolen legacy. I'm out and I love you.